Hello family, my name is Majesty Ocean and welcome back to my channel. So this video today is going to be on more of the deeper side. I guess I can call it that. So today I'm going to be talking about sexual trauma and what it really means to be able to understand how this has been used in your life to really guide you to finding your purpose. And this is something that I have dealt with for quite a bit of a time. I was sexually abused around the age of, I want to say 4 or 5. I don't quite remember. But the things that happened were during a long period of time, and I remembered of the moments from up to now, I guess I can say. And during my middle school years, I really resolved to anxiety eating, eating when I was feeling anxiety or depressed, and I would just stuff my face with all this food and these cookies, and that was my way of making myself feel better. And I ended up becoming very, very depressed. I didn't have no self-confidence. I didn't have any self-love. And yeah, it came to a point where I even wanted to kill myself. I was suicidal. And this was all around the time of me being in middle school. And as I went into high school, it kind of got a little bit better. I still kind of had those feelings, but I wasn't in such of a dark hole at that time. And I was actually around, amazing friends. And then around the time I was in high school, I ended up beginning to drink and smoke and just resort to all these different methods of really putting a band-aid over the things that I was dealing with internally. And over time, it caused a lot of problems and issues in my life. Up to the point when I was 21, I was drinking like crazy, and doing a lot of other things too, and just not really taking care of my body, not really understanding you can't live your life like this forever. And it came to a point where just after I turned 21, I ended up getting a DUI, and it was one of the most lowest points of my life, just really dealing with the consequences of drinking and driving, and really understanding dang, I really need to change my life, right? And you would think that would be enough for me to want to change, but it didn't. So I continued to drink and I continued to drive as well, and I ended up totaling my car. Now, I didn't get another DUI, I didn't get in trouble, nothing like that, but I could have hurt somebody, or most importantly, I could have hurt myself, I could have killed myself, and I had the opportunity to see the next day. And that was one of the biggest breaking points of my life. I was like, wow, I need to leave this behind. This cannot go with me anymore if I want to continue. This is God giving me another chance at life. So it's going to be my responsibility to show up in a new way. So yeah, so I didn't have a car anymore. I was working on wanting to get into a new apartment and all these different things, and a new version of myself had to show up. It's been a journey still, really deciding after that no, I can no longer drink. It brings out a side of me that doesn't need to be seen. I am better than this. I can be a better version of myself. And that's when I really started to sit with it and really start to reflect on all of the moments in my life that brought me pain and trauma and hurt, and understand where a lot of these things that are coming up that I don't like are because of things that have happened to me years and years ago that are no longer mine to carry. I am taking back my power and understanding that I can create something completely different from my life, and I will no longer be attached to that victim mode or that victim mindset. The situations that I encountered as a young child were unfair. They didn't make any sense. But a lot of people go through this, and I feel like this is one of the most important things why I wanted to discuss this, is because people don't talk about it enough. because I ended up having to go through this all on my own until now that I feel like I've reached a point of power. I can talk about it and I can be in communities where I reflect the power and understand, like, wow, a lot of women go through this. And not even just women, but people go through this quite often. And yeah, and it brings a lot of trauma, a lot of things that we have to confront, and we have to understand that there is a better version of us that gets to show up. We don't have to be attached to all of the pain, but really use that to create fire within you, to create something much grander for yourself and for your life. Because staying in the pain is not going to make it go away. It's just going to allow you to be in a place of stagnation. But I am here to express that everyone has the power to heal themselves from any trauma that they encountered in their lives. And yeah, for one person it may be sexual abuse, but for another person it could be something else that's been completely traumatic in their life. And we all have our traumas that, you know, we need to heal from. It is our responsibility to step into that new version of ourselves. So I really just wanted to share this because I feel like there is a lot of women out there that have encountered these types of situations and don't talk about it to anybody, and are having trouble with their confidence or their expression, and you really feel those blockages within your womb and your throat chakra. I'm here to express that, you know, that you're not alone and you can heal from it, and you will heal from it. It's just a matter of calling in that new way of being, stepping into that light, into that power, into that truth, finding that confidence within yourself, looking yourself in the mirror, understanding the beauty that you have within you, and really showing up to be that new version of you that is calling in all the abundance and the healing and the community that you deserve to be in. Another method that has really allowed me to heal from my sexual trauma has really been activating my Shakti energy. Now, it's actually kind of crazy how these things end up coming into a little bit of alignment, as much as it doesn't sound like it, right? But the blockages stay within your womb. And I also did dancing. I started dancing since I was 4 years old. And when you dance and you move your hips, you activate your Shakti energy that is connected to your womb. So in a sense, when you dance, you are healing yourself from all of the trauma that you carry in those lower chakras. So a lot of the times, me breaking through these traumas was really just dancing, connecting to my guides, moving my hips, stretching my hips as much as I can. I'm also flexible, so really flowing into my splits and really removing all of the blockages that are in my hips, using my hands and the chi energy, the power that we have within us, to place over our wombs and ask for healing and guidance, and being able to receive that life force that is coming out of your palms into your womb, reviving yourself, giving yourself that power and that fluidity to move again, to express yourself again the way that you deserve and desire to, because now you have stepped into the power of you, the fire that you have within you, and the love that you have to share with the world. Our pain is connected to our healing, and our healing allows us to really heal not only ourselves but our environments, being able to create something that is so magical and magnificent that it continues to ricochet out of your atmosphere, right? Like, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to be able to show up in a new light, to be able to reflect that to others and create a vibration of love? So with that being said, family, I send you so much love and courage on your journey to healing. If you have endeavored any type of sexual abuse, then know that it is not your fault, it does not belong to you anymore, and you have the power to heal yourself through dancing and singing and fasting and all of the beautiful things. I'm so honored to be able to share my experience and how I was able to overcome it and step into this new identity and power of a woman that can speak her truth and is no longer afraid of anything in this lifetime. I send you so much love, family. Don't forget to subscribe in the link to stay tuned and we continue to heal and expand together. I send you so much love and I'll catch you next time.